All right, well, let's enjoy a little fun in the sun, on the sand, with some beautiful beach braids. I'm with Brenda D'Usseaux with Zoltan Salon and Day Spa, who's weaving us the right way. I love the idea of this, not having to style my hair for up to, did you say a week or 10 days?
Yeah, it could last you up to a week depending on like how many braids you do and how well you braid them.
All right.
But even if it's just a couple of days, isn't it nice to know that you can go out, have fun, and not worry about your hair, but then transform it maybe for at night for a nice dinner or for just like going out and doing something fun.
All right, this sounds very Bo Derek to me.
Yes, very Bo Derek. Well, you know how everything kind of comes back around.
It does. The 80s are alive and well right now.
Right. Love the 80s. Okay, so speaking of Bo Derek, and I have two age groups here of my models, right? Because I want to show pretty much any age group as possible. So let me just, I'm going to give her a quick spin. I want you to see all of the braids we did in her hair. And these are definitely something that you can do for yourself. There's cheats on here because there is the traditional where you can kind of go down and row by row and make all of these kind of cornrow braids that we think about with Bo Derek.
Okay.
But I did a cheat where I just did these nice 4 here on top. And then instead of making 3 more rows, I just cheated and pulled what was underneath and made 3 more underneath. But when that all falls together, it all looks okay. And it should stay all week for her.
That's so cute.
Isn't
And
it
the
cute?
gold clips that you added to that are
so
beautiful.
This is to transform. Let's say she wants to go and do something fun, right, at night. And I know at her age group, the girls love to have glitter and all that. We sprayed a little spray glitter in her hair, and I put these nice little hair cuffs in there, and they have like little crystals in them. So it kind of transforms it to make it look a little bit dressier than just being on the beach.
All right, so when she's in the ocean or the pool, what are you going to do to clean it afterwards?
Okay, so here is one of the best ways to do it. If you have alcohol and a cotton pad, you just put alcohol in a cotton pad and you can just kind of clean in between the braids.
The scalp.
The scalp. Just to scalp the hair. I mean, a little bit will get on the hair, but alcohol is not going to hurt the hair, just that little bit. But that is the best way, and it kind of sanitizes it, a little bit antibacterial at the same time, but it does keep it nice and clean so you're not worried about too much oil or pollution that's kind of caught into the air, and then worry about maybe getting some kind of something that you shouldn't have in your hair.
All right.
So it does keep it nice and clean and healthy.
Do you need to run conditioner or shampoo through the ends or the braids or anything?
But the one thing I do like to have, this is a coconut oil-based leave-in hydrator conditioner. You can spray a little bit of that on the ends for a little bit of shine and to keep those ends hydrated, especially if they dry out from the sun at the beach. So that's important too. Kind of neutralize out any kind of sun activity, anything the sun's going to do to the hair, and that's where something like that's going to come in handy for you.
Super cute, really fun. All right, let's move over here and talk about Christina.
Our beautiful redhead of the century here. Now, I did hers a little bit differently because of the fact I wanted hers to be way more bohemian looking and also to have that automatic transition from beach to doing something at night. And as you can see, and I'm going to spin her around, I put these really pretty, very twisty kind of curl in there, so it does look more separated and more natural looking, more spontaneous. And I just did 3 simple braids, as you can see in the front, and I did the inside out braid or the dust braid, whatever you want to call it. I wanted it a little thicker on top here. I wanted more texture kind of going to the top and to the sides. And I also did not comb it too much. I did not try to make it look too neat. I want it to look very natural. I wanted hair to fall. I wanted it to look like she has not strived too hard to get it more like I did hers, which was a lot neater. And as you can see, it makes her makes her want to swing her head too, just like this.
Now with this, is this going to last as long, or would you just wash the bottom portion of the hair?
So here's how you can make this last a little longer, and this is the one thing I wanted to show you. I have my scrunchie, which is now back in style.
Oh,
and
again,
love this.
the 80s.
Love the 80s. You can, at night, spray this a little bit with hairspray, in which I have a good dirty spray here, or you can use a hairspray. And if I want to just come around right here, and you're going to go ahead and just pull this together loosely with your scrunchie, kind of go like this, and I like to just throw it up into like a half loop and sleep in it like that.
To give it some texture.
To give it some texture and to help it stay.
Really cute.
Yes.
Great ideas, Brenda, as always. Thank you so much. And if you want to book a consultation and have your hair styled by Brenda, you can find her at Zoltan Salon and Day Spa in North Scottsdale.